Good morning. Welcome back to Minecraft. I never love mornings as much as I do now that the phantoms are about. Those things will now swoop down and attack you. And I've been attacked once. They hit me once and I have all my good armor on, so you know, I've got all kinds of good protection 4 going on here. And they still took off a couple hearts. So I'm like, yeah, not messing with the phantoms. If I see them, I kill them. I don't know. I've killed like half a dozen now, so not too bad. So anyway, guys, I've been working on this. This is the silo. It goes with our house, our farmhouse, which is done. Our farm barn, which is done. And this will complete our project for this farmstead, other than a little bit of this and that around the place. But I thought I'd show it to you. So here's the way it works. So, oops, that's where my cobblestone went. So anyway, this is going to be the potatoes, carrots, seeds, wheat seeds, I mean, and wheat. And I'm not going to bother to do beets because we don't really use beets. I might do a little, actually I should do a little beet patch out here for manually beating. Anyway, so this is spruce, stripped spruce, stripped oak, spruce wood stairs upside down, and double chest there, you can see. If you look inside, so what I've got here is I've got double chest coming down. Oops, let me take that one out, I think. And as you can see, like, there's one at the top that feeds into that one, feeds to that one, feeds to that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and then that feeds to the one in front using hoppers, okay? And so the idea is this one you can access, and when this one fills up, then this one here will start to fill up. And when this one's full, that one will fill up. And I sincerely doubt that we'll ever have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double chests full of carrots. It's just not going to happen. Now, where do the carrots come from, Gut? I'm glad you asked. If we look here underneath the ground, so what I've got here is I've got packed ice on the bottom. Those things are going to despawn. Packed ice on the bottom, and then here it kind of jogs over one so that it goes underneath and then under this half slab. And on the other side of that half slab, even with the packed ice, there's a piece of soul sand, and there's a water column that goes all the way to the top. And that is the trick. So basically, that goes all the way over to here. You can see it there. Goes under there, and it goes under this half slab. Then above that, here I have water pushing this way. And here I have water pushing that way. And these two farms both lead into, these two rows of farm both lead into this water stream here. So this is the potatoes. So potatoes and potatoes. And since these are both potatoes and it's all potatoes, then that chest, these chests on this side will always have potatoes. That's the idea. The sorting is basically done at the beginning. Why do I have, I do not need that. I do need that. I don't need that. There we go. I always end up with so much crap in my inventory. I don't know why. But anyway, so that's the way it goes. So you basically sort it, you know, when you actually retrieve the items, you know, and harvest the farm. And then over here, there's the carrots. And as you might guess, there's a water stream here that goes over for this side here. Okay, so part of the problem is, so that water column brings the stuff up. Boop. And so here's where the potatoes come up. And then they go over one into this hopper. And that hopper goes into that double chest and so forth down. Now, if this thing actually did ever fill up, if it managed to fill up all the way, this hopper would fill up, and any extra potatoes that came in would just sit on top of that hopper till they despawn. So nothing would get jammed up, which is good. I'll put that there. You'll see why. Okay, so I put a light there. And on the other side, the same thing for the potato, or for the carrots. I mean, you know, it goes into the thing, goes into the thing, goes down, and basically, if that fills up, you know, it'll be taken care of. But here we have a problem. So let's see. I don't think. There we go. So this one is for the wheat, but the problem is wheat and wheat seeds are going to come through the same sluice. It goes over that way and then comes over to here. Okay. But this will be both wheat and wheat seeds. So I tried to do this with a water sluice coming around a corner here, and then having a sorter here. Now this one, the way this works, I'm sure you've seen this. I think Etho invented this. But basically the idea is that there's a signal that comes out of there. There's a certain number of items that can be in here. So you put 4 things that don't matter but won't come through. And then here's the item that you want to sort. So in this case, wheat. And if you add another wheat to this, which I don't have any on me, but if you added another wheat to this, it would just go through. So if we change this to sort, let's say we change this to sort these logs. You'll see what happens is the comparator is lit, the signal goes up because there's more, and so the signal goes farther. So now this one's lit, and if that's lit, that's sending signal through, and if that's sending signal through, then that torch goes off and it allows the items to go through. Man, I'm going to end up with ladders everywhere. What is with me and these ladders? Ah! Be gone, the ladder. Okay, but I don't want that. I want that. There we go. Otherwise, I'll forget later. Okay, so now it's going to sort for wheat. So with the water sluice, though, the wheat didn't always get captured by the hopper before it went past. So the wheat was going into the seeds. That's bad. We didn't want that. So then I switched it to hoppers. Now I put solid blocks over the hoppers. If you don't do that, the hoppers actually keep checking above them for items coming in, and that actually slows down your game. It creates extra lag. So you put those on top. And then on this side, this is where the seeds are going to go down. And we don't really need that much seeds, right? So I don't want the seeds to backfill up into these hoppers, though. If the seeds back up into these hoppers, the problem is they'll back up past here, and then we'll stop getting wheat long before we should have stopped getting it. Okay, guys, so we're just having problems here because there's just not a lot of room. I need to have a dispenser here. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this. I could do it there. See, the problem is I need to take the problem I'm running into is I need to be able to get the value off of it. There we go. I need to be able to get the value off of it to see if it's full, but then I also need to power it. And I'm having trouble because the way I usually do that is I go around the outside, and that is not wanting to work for me. Okay, so like here, So like here now, if I put a comparator here, now if this has an item in it, now it's going to fire. One item will make it fire. Okay. Let me think here. So if I do that, oh, this will work. This is fitting just barely. Whew! Okay. So if there's one item in here, this will send a pulse. Let's take that out and I'll show you. So if there's one item in here, this will send a pulse through here, and it'll strobe this thing because it's in subtraction. And so that'll make this flash. And if I complete this, there we go. It's just going to start spitting that stuff out, which is what we want. Okay. No, give me my beautiful cobblestone. Okay, so that's perfect. That fits. Finally, I finally got that to fit. I can't tell you how long I've been screwing around with this thing. Alright, I think we got it all. Okay, so we can go ahead now we know we can get the stuff and it won't back up in the system. Okay. So any seeds will go in there and get spit out, right? They're just going to go. Then over here I can actually, so what we're going to do is, let's see, this needs to have a feed, and that will have a feed. And that will have a feed. Okay, so there we go. Nicely done. Very nicely done. So any seeds that come through will get spit out. Then here we need to determine whether or not we've got something we want. We can move down here. Okay, this will give us room, I think. So this will be a redstone torch underneath here, if this all fits. I don't know where that went. Okay, so now that one's locked off. This is going to just barely fit, guys. This is going to just barely fit. But I don't care, as long as it fits at all. Wait a minute. I have to... Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, so then the comparator goes here. Right? Then I can put that there. Right? That there. And then with any luck, that'll go there. Nicely done. Good. Nicely done. Okay, so I think that all fits. So just putting that there so I have a step up. Man, I've been racking my brains over this thing. I can't even begin to explain it. Okay, so this one's going to be the one that sorts. So the stuff's going to go across the top here. If it's wheat, it'll drop down to here and go down into the system for the wheat. If it's not wheat, it's seeds. Okay? If it's not wheat, it's seeds. And if it's seeds, it's going to get spit there. And right, it'll spit out. And it'll go into these hoppers. But if the seeds back up, they'll just despawn. And I don't care about them anymore. I just don't. I'm over seeds. I can't seed anymore, okay, guys? So we're going to go test this if I can figure out a way to escape from my creation here. And let's see what happens. So now, in theory, the only thing that's going to come in here is going to be wheat. And the only thing that'll come in here is going to be seeds. So hopefully this worked. Because if it didn't, I'm going to be really sad. So let's go ahead and we'll test it on one side only. Seeds and wheat, wheat and seeds. It goes in there. Goes down through the trough. Turn that off. Ah, run, gut, run. And in a minute, we should see wheat coming through. Yes, wheat. And in a minute, we should see seeds coming through. And sometimes it takes a while because the hoppers are, you know, full of wheat right now. Okay, there's 27. Let's just take those out. That way we'll see. Nope, not yet. Oh! Oh, crap! Ah! I didn't sleep. Where's my sword? Oh, man. Oh, man. Ah! I see you. You're not fooling me. Oh, I can't block it. I don't have a shield because I'm in bedrock. No! You bring it, baby. I got you. Oh. Do I have arrows? There we go. Ah! Ha! Death to you, bucko. Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, so we got wheat. And now we're getting seeds. Alright. So that worked. That worked. I am so proud of myself right now. Man, that thing scared me to death. That thing scared me to death. Well, I hope you liked it, guys. I was going to finish this thing completely off, but I think we'll do that in the next episode. But anyway, we got all the redstone working, and I'm really happy with that, and I will catch you later. Have a good one. Hope you liked it, and please click like below, subscribe for more, and click on the little bell so that you hear about my videos, and I will catch you later. Bye!